Wow. Look at this. 10 o'clock on the button. Look at that.
I know.
Yeah.
I was worried my internet wouldn't work. My electric's been going in and out.
All right. So we need to do the formal introduction here. It's in case people do not know who this is. This is Elaine Stott, the fourth most popular player to ever play Survivor. The one and only, the hugger of Jeff Probst, who you see all the time in the commercials. She's always hugging him. How did you do that? Did you give up some of your winnings and pay them to?
No, Jeff wanted me to hug him.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He said, give me a hug. I love you. And I said, okay, Jeff.
Love. He's probably got empathy or something like that. I think he's got empathy. I think he's an empathetic guy.
He's probably got more than you got.
That's not saying a whole lot.
I guarantee it.
That's not saying a whole lot. Hey, okay, just real quick. So I've been putting you through a test. You have not passed. Okay. So I was supposed to send you a workout program, correct? And I haven't sent it to you, and you haven't complained about it or anything like that.
No, so you may tell you my genius is my woman's probably gonna have to go back to work next week, and I was like, honey, you don't want to start working out. Why? It's your last week off. Like, why do you want to start working out? Like,
and go for that. She fell for that.
Yeah, because she's really hating. She don't want to go back to work.
Yeah.
So she really hating it. And I was like, you don't want to start working out. Let's just wait. You'll eat so much better because you'll be on a schedule when you go back to work.
What are they opening things up next week?
Yeah, they're supposed to go back on the 11th.
Wow.
So, but it may get pushed back. But as of right now, she's supposed to go back on the 11th.
And is she? What does she do again?
She works at Toyota. She's works in quality. If you buy a Toyota, my boo's inspecting your parts on your car.
All right, I like it. Is she near people all the time when she's working?
Yeah, they're see, that's the problem they're having is that they're trying to work out how you can keep distance between everybody, like all the machines and stuff like that. So they're trying to work all that out, and they got like 500-600 employees. It's like, I don't know how. Yeah. How do you do that on an assembly line? Like,
unless you go can you go at half speed kind of thing, so you have people spread out more, but you're not moving as quickly, so you don't.
Well, like in finishing where I used to work, you got machines that are back to back to back, and you run one machine and then you pass it off to somebody else, like physically hand it to somebody else, and then they do their machine and hand it to somebody else. So I don't know how do you space that out? I don't know.
Yeah. So you got to come close enough to each other that you can hand it to each other to get it. Yeah. Well, I guess if you're wearing all the protective equipment and all that kind of stuff, that somewhat makes it better. But
yeah, well, see, that's another thing is the factory. You don't have AC. You don't have, you know what I mean. And if it's 90 outside, it's 110 inside. You know what I mean. Right. And you got the heat from the machines, the heat from the parts, and then they're gonna make you wear a mask. When you're already sweating, standing under a fan, pouring the sweat, you get out of the fan.
Yeah.
Dude, the summers are miserable. It's miserable in the summer times. So you're going to throw all this stuff on. It's going to be horrible. Right. I feel for the people that's going to have to do that. You know what I mean? Like that's going to suck. Cause I know how hot it is in the factory. I know.
So were you crying last night or what?
Oh, I was so mad. I was so disappointed. Yeah, my boy Nick went home. Yeah. I'm totally disappointed. I don't know what he was doing. It's like, Nick, what are you doing? Okay. I can't believe that he went with Tony and them and voted. I always say his name. People always make fun of me how I say Jeremy. Yeah. How he voted Jeremy out. He should have went with Jeremy and Michelle and them. But
it's surprising how and Ben is playing like a kind of a sneakier game too. Like Ben and Tony are trusting them. Like why we talk about all the time. If I was out there with those guys, like I thought we did with Ronnie, we didn't trust them, right? So we got rid of him right away.
Look, Tom. Look, my boo just made me breakfast.
Oh, hi, boo.
How do y'all work this thing? Oh, there I am.
It's a croissant. I'm Fancy Biscuit. It's a croissant.
Is there turmeric on there or what?
No, it's just cheese and ham and a croissant.
Oh, nice. That's breakfast right there? Nice.
Yeah.
Good. Nice and healthy. Let's put that into my foot pal. Let's put that into my foot pal. See what they.
Dude, this is you. See, you talk to all the fitness people out there, and I talk to the other half.
Right.
But it's good stuff, though.
Yeah.
And she toasts it, and it tastes so good.
You live once. What you got? Any like mayonnaise on it or mustard or?
Nah, just cheese and ham and a croissant.
Oh, really? You don't have any mayonnaise or anything like that or mustard?
No.
Oh.
No.
So last night I made chickpea pasta. Now they didn't have ground turkey at Costco. That's how bad things are getting. So I had to get regular ground beef, and I ground up. So
you're such a caveman. I figured you'd be grounding your own beef in your backyard.
Get a cow. It's a wild turkey.
Yeah, it's a wonder you don't have a big grinder in your backyard. You're like cranking out meat.
That's actually a great idea. You know what? Forget all this. Go buy a farm someplace, raise some cows and some turkeys, and then I can get chicken, so I get eggs and all that kinds of stuff. Nice. Yeah. But I have to grow my own foods like ginger and turmeric and all that kinds of stuff, the healthy stuff.
Dude, my boo wants to grow a garden.
You should.
I like to kill stuff. I don't try to grow anything. I cut the grass and weed eat, and it's like, I just want all this stuff to die because it sucks having to do all this. So I'm not trying to grow no garden, but Boo wants to.
Well, let her grow a garden then. That'd be good. That'd be fun. Fresh.
No, she can. The problem is when she wants to do something, I gotta work. She makes me do it.
You are getting deeper and deeper and deeper with this lazy. Oh.
Quarantine spoiled me. It's ruined me. I'm done. I'm finished. It's a wrap.
No such thing. No such thing as being done. So I can't ask you. We talked about this. Who's going to win the show? So who's left then? So Ben,
Denise, Michelle, Sarah, Tony.
Oh, that's right. That's it.
And right? That's it, right?
Yeah,
5.
Yeah. And it's a 3-hour special next week.
Yeah. Yeah. I messaged Ben last night and I said, "Yo, you got rid of my boy. I can't believe it."
Yeah.
And he just put LOL back. But I was like, if you better win this, because now I'm rooting for Ben. Now that Nick's gone, I'm rooting for Ben. I told him, I said, you better win this. That means you need to cut Tony's ass. You got to get rid of him.
So Sarah? Sarah's not going to go. She knows she can't go with Tony to the end, can she?
I don't know. She might be convinced that she can beat him.
Yeah,
I think she's got a good shot of winning. The problem is that if I don't know if anybody's got a shot winning against Tony. He's played so good.
Well, yeah,
and he's voted every single person out. You know what I mean? Like it's like.
So I think in the past that happened, there was people that were mad about how they got voted out, so they wouldn't vote for the person because even if they're playing the best game. I think people now understand that's part of the gameplay, and they're voting for the best player, right? So even though Tony has probably got some enemies there because the way he's played a good game. So
yeah, it's scary good. How, you know what I mean? Yeah. He's so good at Survivor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think if Ben has a shot, if Sarah has a shot, if Denise has a shot,
right.
Michelle, any of them, I think Tony has to go. And then if I was Michelle, I would go to Ben and Denise and push that because it would be 3 against 2. I just don't know if she can work her magic like that or not. I don't know if that's how it's going to happen.
Yeah, who do you want to go with right to the final? Is like who's the person that least likely to win? You think? What's her name? The short little one? What's her name?
Denise.
She hasn't played. Has she done? Well, I guess she's played a game. I guess they've all.
No, she has. I mean, she got rid of Sandra.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
She got rid of Sandra. I think Michelle, where she's been on the wrong side of all the votes, I think she might have a hard time. But I don't think she doesn't deserve it because she's been on the bottom the entire game.
Yeah.
And being on the bottom, it's a lot different being in the hot seat every single time as opposed to not being in trouble. You know what I mean? I don't know how much trouble Denise has been in other than that one tribal where they were going to send her home and Sandra saved her.
Yeah.
I think she's kind of just been in the background. So I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah. It depends on the people sitting in the jury and how they handle their emotions and how they feel. you know.
And I think that they would, the emotional part for all those players that have played before, I think they got to push that aside. They're not going to say, my guess is they're not going to say, well, I'm not going to vote for him, even though he's played the best game because I don't like him. I think they're all kind of beyond that, right? It's my.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I don't know. I mean, Ben wouldn't even talk to Jeremy and have a conversation with him. He just shut him down. He's like, yo, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, I know why. And I like Ben too, but I didn't understand that with him. Like I always thought, especially a guy that's played before, like why would let your emotions get like you're tipping your hand.
I mean, I don't know. I had heard a rumor somewhere that there's animosity, but I have no idea if there is animosity or not.
Oh, on a personal level?
And you don't know. You don't know, like they don't show everything at camp, so you don't know if something went down at camp. Like we have no idea. I just thought it was hilarious, like because Ben was like, "No, I'm not talking to you. No." It's like, yo, what are you doing? But hey, he's made it further than Jeremy, so it's like
I wasn't even that much of a hard ass.
Yeah, for real. You took naps all day. That's your Survivor experience consisted of taking a nap.
You know, the manufacturer. You're the manufacturer. We can go the man. You're the manufacturer.
Yeah.
Manufacture things. You're the rock carrier. You're the sleeper. You carried that one rock. How many days are you up there? 36 days, 37 days or something?
35.
35 days you're there. You carried one rock and you sat on it for.
I had to have a seat.
Actually, you built that. What?
You wasn't building nothing.
Oh, I did it all.
Those lean-tos you put together, that was terrible.
Carry the firewood. Go down and get the dishes all cleaned out of the ocean there. Did it all, non-stop.
Yeah. You remember how it would be like they would work like fire ants for like 15 minutes and then just everybody would just slowly walk away and we would just look at each other.
That's true too. Oh, that was true.
And you'd go, so we're on break now? And I was like, yeah, I guess we're on break.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah. There's the one night where we had the fire going and I think it started to rain a little bit, but we had the cover on it and everything. And like we learned let the pack wood on top of it and let the embers just simmer underneath there. And then the morning comes, so you don't have to restart it. Just blow in there and you get oxygen and you get the fire going again. So Vince was up all night and I'm watching him and he's constantly stirring and stirring and stirring. So by the morning came around, there's no embers left because he'd all stirred them all up and they were gone. And that was one of those moments where I felt like saying, like, you know, Vince, can you leave it alone for God's sake? You know, then you put yourself in that position where now you're the grumpy old guy and everybody's like pointing fingers at you to get rid of you. So I was like, okay, let it go.
Yeah, there was some issues with the fire a couple times. It's like if you continue to blow on it, you're making it burn faster. And it's like we have no kindling. Don't do that.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everybody wanted to participate, right? Everybody wants to make it look like they're doing something out there.
No, I just try to keep my mouth shut. I was like, yo, this.
It's funny. This is cool farmers like you and I. So the kids go.
Well, once wet, it's not gonna burn. You know what I mean? So you have to dry it out, and the only way to dry it out is put it around the fire.
Remember that?
Not put it in the fire.
They're yelling at you and I. This fire's going out because you got this wet wood here. And we're like, well, it's not going out.
We're trying to dry it. We're trying to dry the wood so we can put wood on it. Yeah, I know. It was funny. But people, I guess a lot of people, like once they get stuff in their head, it's like, that's the way it is, period. Doesn't matter what's right, what's wrong.
Well, and you can see where, like, I think we're all friends with these guys, so I'm not picking on what I say. Like when Aaron would say that, I think he was like kind of yelling at us, like, it's just not working because of this and everybody else. Like, yeah, that's right. You're right. They all jump. You're right.
The funniest part where I was like, I just slowed myself down and I said, Aaron, if you'll break that bamboo up into little bitty pieces, you know, like strip it and put it in there, the fire would come back. And he was just looking at me. And then about 10 minutes later, he started breaking the bamboo and put it in there. And the fire came back. And everybody's like, oh, thanks, Aaron. Thanks. I was like.
It was the same thing with putting the cover on the fire, right? You and I were talking about doing that. And then all of a sudden, Ronnie and Aaron did it. And like, oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, but there's times when you just have to keep your mouth shut.
Totally.
Just shut up and not say.
Yeah, like it's hard though, right? It's because you're thinking, like it's wrong, but you think, okay, it doesn't matter. Like, it's no big deal. Just let it go. But
yeah, I can't tell you how many times that I was like, yo, this is wrong. And they just would not. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
It's just like that puzzle. I was like, yo, 50 times it was wrong. And they were like, I was like, okay.
Yeah. What, you got any turkey left over from turkey dinner?
No, that turkey's gone. Long gone. Ate all that. We got this croissant, though. You ever had one of these croissants? No,
when we get done here, I'll be having a plantain smoothie with avocado, protein powder, almond butter, almond milk.
This is better.
Well, you have not tasted one of my plantain smoothies. But the whole plantain in there, skin and all.
I don't want to.
If you had it, you would say to yourself, Tom, you're brilliant.
No.
I'm just saying.
I don't think so.
Okay, so let's go back to the working out then. So there's no point me even bother to send the program to you.
You wasn't sending it anyway. No, I want you to send me the program.
Okay. So are you going to use it? Are we going to do light the fire with it, like print it out on the printer and then light the fire with it?
Because I am going to start working out. Like I said, I conjure into going another week without it.
Okay. And you're still off the dew? No dew?
Yeah, I've been trying to drink Gatorade.
Okay. You know, there's a lot of sodium in there, right? I'd much prefer
Gatorade.
Drink some water. It'd be a little bit better.
Well, I can't, for some reason, like I can't drink water when I eat. I can't. I hate it. I hate it.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, I can't stand to drink water when I eat.
All right. Okay.
And so it's like I gotta have something when I'm eating that tastes good, and water to me is gross.
All right, but the more water you drink, water is very healthy for you. So don't necessarily drink it if you can't do it when you're eating. That's fine. But then in between meals, drink lots of water. Sure thing.
Well, like today I got to go outside and do some work, so I'll fix my water jug and take it with me.
Excellent.
So I drink water. It's just I can't drink it when I eat and stuff. I don't know. That's weird. I've always been like that.
Well,
that's like when you're a kid, like you drink milk with every meal, just about it.
Oh.
And when I got older, it wasn't milk anymore. I drink Mountain Dew with every meal.
Oh, Chips Ahoy, dipping the Chips Ahoy cookies in the milk when you're a kid. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh man. How about Oreo cookies? You ever eat Oreo cookies?
Yeah, that's my dad's favorite. So I used to eat Oreo cookies all the time when I was a kid. So that's the one cookie he would always buy is Oreo cookies.
Do you twist them off? Do you twist them open and eat the icing first, or?
No, I don't. My dad didn't, but I used to, like you said, I'd put them in milk.
The Oreo? Oh, wow. Chips Ahoy. Oh, man.
Yeah. See, you talk about all this food, it makes me hungry, and then it's like, I want to eat this croissant.
Well, that's okay. Well, so is that lunch or breakfast? Just a meal.
It's breakfast.
It's breakfast. Oh, here's one of our writers, Mimsy, who's always following us. We're going to put her up here. She's got a good idea. Lemon in water is good too. So you get the water and you're not putting any sugars or anything like that in there. A little lemon. I guess there's a little bit of sugar in lemon, but there you go. Give that a try.
I never put lemon in water.
How about we get you some? So if you went to the store, you're telling me there's no ginger in your stores there?
I'm sure there is, but what do I need to buy it for?
Because it's healthy for you. Ginger is one of the healthiest things you should have in your body for your immune system, all kinds of things. It's fantastic. Ginger, turmeric. We'll get you.
I never heard of some of that.
Yeah.
No, listen. So
what?
I'm not. The way I diet is like I cut back. I don't snack. I quit drinking Mountain Dew, and I eat normal food. Normal food.
Normal.
Chicken, normal.
I eat chicken.
Broccoli, normal.
I don't like broccoli, but that's good and healthy stuff. That's good. So, and have sweet potatoes? We have sweet potatoes?
No potatoes.
Nope.
Cut the potato completely out.
Sweet potatoes you got to have. Sweet potatoes good for you. Oh.
I don't like sweet potatoes.
Dice them up. Sprinkle. There's a little bit of oil on them. Put any kind of like if you want salt, pepper, whatever it is, and just like bake them.
They still don't sound good.
Oh, tasty. I had some yesterday. I had salmon and sweet potatoes for lunch yesterday. Oh, my God.
No. My version of healthy and your version of healthy are two different things.
I don't think we're that far off, really. I don't think we're that far off.
Yeah, I'm playing Jane, and you're all fancy pantsy with all this fancy pants,
salmon and sweet potato,
turmeric and ginger, and it's all fancy pants.
It's not fancy. It's healthy. It's nothing fancy about it. How's it fancy? It's not like caviar or something like that. Or
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Fancy pants. That's not. If I'm country, and so it's like I'm not going to add all this stuff I don't eat to my diet. I'm going to eat what I eat. Just cut it back, make it smaller, change it just a little.
You eat salmon?
Huh?
You eat salmon?
No.
You don't eat salmon. You don't eat sweet potatoes. You eat chicken?
Yeah, I love chicken.
Well, then, so chicken and sweet potatoes.
Well, that's what I eat. I eat chicken, and well, I'm eating ham right now, but I still eat like ham. I eat turkey.
And is that pasteurized cheese? Those cheese slices in there?
I don't know. Boo bought it.
Yeah. Roll that up in a ball there. Just stick it in your arteries. And you block all your blood flow.
No, I'm gonna fix that hole in the bathtub with it.
Yeah, there you go. That's a better idea. That's a better idea. How's your father doing?
He's doing good. He's doing a lot better. He's got out and worked a little here lately.
Okay.
He went fishing the other day. He was on the lake down at Loxahatchee in Florida. He's a huge fisherman, man. That's all he does. He loves fishing.
Yeah. Does he eat the fish?
Yeah, he does when he wants to. You know what I mean? But I don't. That's my dad's fish is the only fish I'll eat because he cooks it so well.
Okay, you tell me that.
I don't know what it is he does to it, but it tastes so good.
Dr. Stott. We're gonna get going on our Christmas songs too. This is gonna take a while to produce all
Tom,
that.
you got so much stuff that you need to do.
Yeah, we got a lot, and I got lots of time to do it. And they send you your workout program.
Dude, I'm dreading working out.
No, I'm going to send you this program, and it's going to be a waste. You're not going to do it.
Tom, don't talk to me like that. What's wrong with you?
All right, so I'll say let's do this. Then. We're going to go so it doesn't become like some big ordeal. We're going to say let's start walking 4 days a week.
No, we did walk yesterday. See, that's the thing. Like we do stuff. We're like half in right now.
But yeah, I know. So let's get all in. Let's do this 4 days a week. You're going to walk. How many miles did you walk yesterday?
Maybe just one.
One. Okay, so let's do 4 days a week.
We went up and down the driveway, and my driveway's pretty long. It's like a fourth.
Wait, you're afraid you're going to get lost or something like that? You want to leave the property or what?
No, I had my half of my driveway paved yesterday.
Oh.
So I was checking it out, and we rolled the garbage cans down the driveway and outside goofing off a little bit.
Okay. All right. So, back to our workout. 4 days a week, you're going to walk 1 mile. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're going to work out 3 days a week. So let's say you walk like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and you're going to work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So on the Mondays and the Fridays, you're going to do a walk and a workout. Okay.
Okay.
All right. But we're going to go like full body 3 times a week to start with.
Okay. I like working out. It's just I can't get started.
Well,
I can't get motivated. Okay, so how do we get motivated?
First of all, stop saying can't. You have to train your mind. You have to train your mind. So don't say you can't do it. It just means you haven't done it yet. You can do anything.
What if I say I don't want to do it?
I know you don't want to do it. That's fine. Don't say you can't do it. You want to be healthy, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to die.
Yeah, you get married in September. You get somebody who loves you. You get people around who love you. People around the world. I don't know why, but for some reason they admire you. I don't know what the heck that's all about. But so you get all these people that love you and admire you. You would like to live for a period of time, right?
Yeah.
Like another 30 years, 40 years, whatever it is.
Oh, I don't know if I got that in me.
Oh, you do. I'm 62. Do you think I didn't know I was going to last till I was 62?
Yeah, that's probably what I got about left in me. About 20. Got about 20.
Look at me. I'm in better shape than I've ever been in. That'll be you when you're 62. You'll be like, thank God Tom talked me into being in shape. Tom's a wonderful man. He's gone now, but What do you say about me when I die? Like 62 now. So when you
Here
get,
lies Tom.
Here
He's
lies-
an asshole.
yeah,
Remember him? That jerk. Remember that jerk?
the unempathetic sociopath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start. I have to start working out, but I postponed it for a week.
Okay. All right.
And when Boo goes back to work, like, listen, my priorities have to change when she goes back to work, because then I have to go to the grocery store. I have to do all this stuff, and it's like I just want to be lazy right now, not do nothing, and
You've
take
done
full advantage of this.
that- So you've done that for like what, 6 months now? You've done that.
What's that? Be lazy? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm holding on to it. I'm holding on to it until it's gone. And then once it's gone, and then Boo makes me go to the store and go grocery shopping and do like
Oh my
housewife things.
How are you going to be able to do that? That is awful.
Listen, I despise shopping. I hate it with the passion. I'd about throw a dress on before I'd pick up and go shopping. You know what I mean? Like,
Why do you hate shopping?
I don't know. I just despise it. Like, I hate everything about shopping. I hate it. I hate going and like looking for stuff, and see, like, Tanya, she knows the grocery store, right? Because she goes all the time.
Right.
So like she'll give me a list, and it's like I go down the same aisle 57 times before I can find what I'm looking for. And then not only that, I'll go up and down and get to the end, and then I'll have to go back because oh, you done forgot this. Oh, you forgot to get that. Oh, wait, this ain't down here. It's over here. You know how many times I walk back and forth I should just go to the grocery store to get my damn exercise.
Yeah.
I go back and forth, like bouncing back and forth in those aisles because I can't find anything. I hate it. I hate it.
God. I hate it. I hate it. You talk yourself into it. So you have to walk back and forth. It's awful. It's so terrible.
No. And then it's packed. There's people everywhere. There's some people that's so rude. And like I've been behind people in line, and they've been so rude to the cashiers and stuff, and it irks the shit out of me. I can't stand that. Because it's like, this old lady did not want, come here for you to be treated like, for you to treat her like crap. I don't like it. Yeah. It makes me mad every time I go. I get frustrated. And
here's what you do. When somebody's doing that to a cashier, you walk up to the cashier when the person's done so they can hear you. The other person can hear you that it was rude. Say, you know what? You're doing a fantastic job here. I'm so happy.
I usually say something like to the cashier. I usually say something, and I make them laugh or whatever. But dude, that stuff makes me so mad. It's like there's no sense in being mean. Yeah, now, if the cashier, I've seen some cashiers be rude to the customers, and then I've been on the customer side, and it's like there's no need to treat each other that way. Is the point? Yeah. And so it irks me when I get out in public and there's like people that just act like that,
Yeah. I think that's a problem. That's their problem. I hear you. It's affecting somebody else, but it's obviously some insecurity or something to treat somebody else like that. Yeah,
Well, it just bothers me because it's like, well, if you're the cashier, typically, they tell you the customer's always right. Don't argue. Don't do this, and this. And I've seen where the cashier has done everything in their power to like appease the customer, and there's just no calming them down. And it's like, dude, this is so ridiculous in this situation. Like, I don't know. I just don't like how people treat each other sometimes. Yeah. And then typically when I get out and about, there's going to be somebody that's going to piss me off.
Yeah.
They piss me off. It's like, yo, don't treat them that way, or don't do that. I've been in the store before and been shopping, and listen, I got a weak stomach, right? Yeah. So when people start hacking and like, doing stuff like that, I'll start dry heaving. You know what I mean? I'll be like, ooh, I can't help it. Well, I've been behind people in the store where they've just hawked big loogies in the freaking floor. And I'm like, yo, I'm about to freak out. Like,
well, that's stepping in time and saying, hey, you knock it off. Like,
no, it's like, where were you raised? Like, it's like, yo, get out of here.
Yeah, but you know what?
So I think I get a little social anxiety when I go to town because all these things, if I go and like people are nice and it's not so crowded, I'm really impatient and I lose my patience really quickly. Right. So if it's like if it, I don't know if you've had them in your store where you go in and you got people that's real higher and damn it, and they're all like, and you're trying to shop, and it looks like they're, and it's like,
I'm just trying to picture your
what are you doing? It's like, yo,
grocery store you're in, like you got people spitting on the floor and spazzing out all over the place.
No, it's not always at the grocery store. You know, a lot of times I see most of those people at Walmart.
Yeah.
At Walmart, it's like, yo, where do these people come from? You know? And then I just don't like, I guess I just don't like it. People treating each other like that or acting a fool. I just don't like it. So it's like,
but that's the world.
I'd rather just stay home and not even have to put up with.
Oh, you're fine. Come on, dude. That's the world. You can't let everybody else bother you.
I don't, because I stay home. See,
your lane stop.
I fixed it. I stay home. I don't have to put up with people that drive me nuts. I can just stay in the comfort of my home.
You are a public figure. You have changed people's lives. So you being out here, let's put it this way. Bear with me, okay? So now you got those people acting rude and everything like that. They've got either got something going on in their life there. They don't realize how they're acting. But here comes the one and only, the famous Elaine Stott. Okay, Tom Laidlaw's friend. Tom Laidlaw.
Yeah.
So now you come along and you nicely say to them, listen, there's no need to act like that. You're a better person than that. You now have changed, you potentially have changed their lives.
Yeah. No, listen, I try to be nice to everybody. Like, seriously, like I talk to everybody. Like if somebody talks to me, I speak to them for a good 15, 20 minutes. Like, it's like, sure. I put time in, and everybody that speaks to me, I put time into it because I just feel like that's how you should treat people. You should show people respect. And if they take time out of their day to holler at you, then the least you could do is be like, hey, yeah, you know, it's something, you know? And so, like, I'm kind to people when I go out and about. Now, when I get pissed off and somebody's coming at me, that's a different story. But I just don't agree with how we treat each other sometimes. I don't agree.
I agree with you totally, but that is unfortunately how the world is. So you can't. I mean, you can't lock yourself in your trailer there.
No, I can't. But it makes me dread going to town. It's like, yo, I don't want to put up with no dummies today. I'm in a good mood. I don't want to go to town and piss myself off and get frustrated because Joe Blow Henry can't find tomato sauce and it's got 27 kids and they're all looking in different aisles. And it's like, hey, get out of the way, child. Like,
you can help that child. They say, hi, little boy. Hi, little girl. I'm Elaine Stott. I was on Survivor. Can I please help you find all
Yeah. I mean, I should just go work at the store then, right?
Yeah.
I can't help nobody find nothing, Tom. I can't find nothing myself. That's another part of my problem. They should pass out maps.
We're looking for that's an excuse. You can find that stuff. You don't know where it is right now. Doesn't mean you'll never know where it is. You'll find it.
I know, it's just frustrating.
About the shop, you can shop for God's sakes. And at Costco, they keep moving things around too because they don't want you to know where everything is all the time, right? They're pretty smart.
So you spend more time in there shopping, looking for stuff, so you spend more money. There's a game behind it. I understand the game, and I don't want to play that game.
Well, it's a fun game. Like I go down every aisle. If I'm going to Costco, I'm getting the full experience. I go down every aisle. I can't not go down the aisle. There may be something there that I want.
No. But Tom, I hate any kind of form of shopping. Like at grocery shopping, the only shopping I can deal with is going to Lowe's. That's my favorite place.
So we got Home Depot, Costco.
I love Lowe's. Yeah. Love it. Sometimes I go to Lowe's like 2 or 3 times a day. Yeah. And every time I go, I find something new I want. You know what I mean? I love it. You get all kinds of ideas when you go to Lowe's. It's like, yo, I could totally build and make this, and I could totally do this. And I go buy wood. I feel so good. I throw the lumber in the back of the truck, and you come home and you make something.
Right. Yeah. So the Tom Laidlaw porch came out good. It was a good porch.
Yeah. But Lowe's is different though, because it's like I can create something from the stuff I get at Lowe's. Like it's like the only thing the grocery store gives me is a couple more biscuit layers. That's all.
You can do the same thing with the grocery store. You can create a meal from the grocery store.
No, but something that I don't want to eat in the first place.
What do you mean? If you want fried chicken, so buy the stuff to make fried chicken. Go make fried chicken.
Yeah, no, that's different.
Oh, yeah.
But it's stuff I shouldn't be eating, is what I was saying. Like, it's not a, and then, or I can buy the crap that you want me to eat that's not very good.
Oh, it tastes so good. My plantain smoothie. Oh, I swear to God, it's like they sell it at a grocery store just like that. It's called Tom Laidlaw's plantain smoothie. That's a good call right there.
No. Nope.
Okay. You've never tried it, but that's fine. I guess you know, even though you didn't.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you ever force yourself whenever you're eating all that crap that you eat? I don't even know what it is you eat.
Well, okay, ginger, for example. So ginger.
No, but what I'm saying is do you force yourself to eat stuff you don't like?
Well, I look at it this way. I don't necessarily eat food for pleasure. I eat food because what it does for my body.
You're missing out. You're missing out.
Like a salmon. Oh, salmon on the griddle. Oh my, it's juicy and everything like that. You put some seasoning on it. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. Same thing as sweet. A little ketchup on it if you want.
No.
The omelets I make in the morning with chia seeds and peppers and onions and tomatoes.
Do you eat that? Is it quinoa?
Quinoa? Yeah, good.
You eat that?
Yes. So you can't just eat quinoa. You got to put it in with something else. It's like eating cardboard. So you got to put it into somebody else. So that's the thing. So that's a good example. Like you just don't eat quinoa because you like it. It's nobody. I don't think anybody likes it, but you put it in with other foods.
Okay, well that's what I don't get is why do that to yourself?
Because of the health benefits for it.
Punishing yourself. You're punishing yourself.
Health benefits. You create a machine. Like this is a machine here, finely tuned machine. You got to put like the proper fuel in it.
If we could ever get through a show without your ego showing up, I'd be so happy.
What are you talking about? Ego?
Yeah. You remember him? That's your brother Ego?
Ego, yeah. So what am I? Unempathetic, egotistical sociopath so far. Is that what I am?
I know. Like you've got a lot of strikes against you, Tom. No wonder you have no friends.
And I'm antisocial. I like going to the store because I yell at people.
Yeah, see, that's weird. Like I'm a social butterfly and I hate going to the store. You're antisocial and you love going to the store. You're such a weirdo.
So in Costco, they have the line going outside and they have like every 6 feet, they have like tape on the ground to show you, okay, stay 6 feet away from each other. So you're in line. So this young couple, they were actually very nice, but you can tell they were talking, they were paying attention. So all of a sudden I could feel it right up against me. And they got no mask on or like that. They're right behind me. And I'm thinking, oh God. Well, I didn't think, oh God, I had to turn around and mention to them that they could possibly back up. They'd be much better. And
see, did you do it in a nice way though?
Well,
No, you see that you're like, hey, 6 feet. I can see you now.
Turned around, gave him the hand, like, back up.
Dude,
right.
See, I would have been like, it's okay. Yeah, it's all right. It's understandable. It's okay.
Go ahead and give me the virus. I'm fine. That's okay. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm saying I would have been nice to him and be like, oh, you forgot 6 feet. Oh, not Tom.
No. I educated them. If I was too nice to them, the message would not have been sent to them about how to conduct themselves. I clearly sent the proper message to them. So now they have been educated and they'll know not to do it next time. So I have benefited them. I helped them.
That's true. Well, I mean, you didn't catch it that day. Thank goodness.
I don't get the virus. I'm King Kong. There's no way. The virus cannot get in this body. It's not a chance. My only concern is that I just don't spread it to anybody else. Like the virus.
So how is it you like to go to town when you're antisocial?
That's a good question. But I love to go to. I love going.
No, I think that's part of the serial killer side in you is because you like to be mean to people and torture people. So you give them the Tom Laidlaw growl.
Right.
You get to go to town and growl at people, so that's why you like going to town.
I do view it that I'm kind of like a teacher, like an educator. So if somebody is doing something wrong, it is my place to firmly teach them a lesson about how to conduct themselves. So you get the point across really quick. It's like shock and awe, right? A guy else walked into me in Costco the other day, wasn't respecting my 6 foot distance, so I had to notify him that he was within the 6 feet of me and that he should move someplace else.
Did you stiff arm him?
I was thinking of stiff arm him, but I didn't want to get arrested or anything like that. So it was just like, Hey, get back.
You crack me up.
It's terrible. That's awful. I shouldn't.
See, I'm totally different. I pass hugs out.
Here, give me the virus. Give me the virus. Hug me.
Not now. I don't do it now. I'm just saying, like, you do that all the time when there's no quarantine or nothing. And I'm the opposite, where I'm like hugging. I don't even know these people. I'm like, what's up? How you doing?
I was ahead of my time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Social distancing. Yeah. How about the killer bees they've got now too from China? Did you see that? There's like some.
Yeah, Hunter showed me a video on that. Like, what is China trying to do to us?
I know. Supposedly, I was watching the show today, and they were talking about how the Simpsons, way back in like the year 2000s, the TV show The Simpsons. I've never watched it, but supposedly they predict all the time about all these things, and they had predicted that there was going to be this pandemic, and then there was going to be these bees that came along, like these people.
Well, no, you could go back and through history and watch The Simpsons, and literally, like, in their episodes, it's like they had an episode where Donald Trump was president, and you know what I mean, like, and all these different things, and everybody's like, oh yeah, and it's funny. So it's like, yo, how'd the Simpsons know this stuff?
Yeah, there was like the show today was talking about like 15 different times where the Simpsons had these predictions, and like it was funny at the time. Then you look back and go, how the heck did they know that?
Yeah. The killer bee thing, like, did somebody bring that stuff over here and just drop it off? Like,
I don't know. They must. Somebody's got to breed these things or something. Beekeepers or whatever. I would think they have to breed them, and they bring them over here then to like make honey over here. Like there's some super bees that make large amounts of honey, and then they get loose. I don't know.
So what are they gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, listen, haven't we heard this stuff before about all these?
Did you see that one that bit the squirrel or whatever and killed it, or rat or whatever?
They were talking about that this morning. They killed it, right? It killed the squirrel.
Yeah, it was like a mouse or a squirrel or something that killed it.
There was another. They were talking about another gentleman. There was a man who made this humane mouse trap, so he didn't kill the mouse, and he was trying to teach his son that you can, to help the wildlife. You don't have to kill this mouse. You can catch them and get them out in the wildlife. So he did this whole thing, filmed it all, took the mouse outside, and I guess right at the same time they put the mouse down, a hawk came down, grabbed the mouse, took him out. He's going to take him and eat him. And it was all in the video. It was just I hadn't seen it yet, but they were talking about it. It was just hilarious. It was
hilarious.
Boomer Show, yeah.
Well, when I watched the video of whoever was videoing the bee killed the squirrel or whatever, I was thinking, I was like, why don't you just go over there and stomp on it?
I know.
And kill the bee? Like, why are you watching it kill this animal?
I know. Well, it's the same thing. You see some people like these videos of people getting hurt or beat up or something like that.
And people jerk their phones out in video. I know that irks the shit out of me.
Yeah, why aren't you saving the person or helping them?
That irks the crap out of me.
But that's the world we live in. See, not me. See, that's the difference. So when I go out, I am actively involved in society, actively educating the world.
Oh Lord!
Manufacturer, I'm an educator. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's your version of how it is. Your reality is not necessarily reality. It's funny when you start getting in those delusional dementia phases of life,
No dementia. Ginger, turmeric, all those things fights off.
Yep. Kill it out, huh?
I might just live forever.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that. You doomsday prepping and stuff like that?
No, Tuesday prepping. You know what I have been into? I don't know what I got all this time in my hands, right? So I had a motorhome when I was my kids are smaller. We used to go all over the place in the motorhome. And I always wanted to get like an off-road one, they could have the solar panels, all this kind of stuff. There's this one called Earth Roamer, and it's like millions of dollars. So like they cost, it's like 30 feet long, and it's got a Ford F750 chassis, the engine, the whole bit. So it's huge. And then it's got this big motorhome. It's totally self-sufficient, like 1,000 gallons of diesel fuel on board, and the water and the solar panels, so you don't have to hook up someplace. Now that'd be a place. Now you go out in the woods, and there's nobody around.
Tom, you know what I think you should do? I think you should do everybody a favor and go ahead and start living off the grid. And just go ahead and cut yourself out of society. Take yourself up in the hills somewhere in Canada.
I can't do that, though. What about the people that need education? like the people in Costco now that are better for it because I educated, I helped them. They were wandering around, didn't know what they were doing.
I think you'd make a better mountain man than you do educator.
You really think so?
Yeah.
That's
Antisocial, don't
Yeah.
want to be around people.
right.
Been social distancing for since Moses.
But who am I
And,
going to do all that though? I need a good like an opportunity to yell at somebody though. Like I can't just, like what do I do?
you
Keep
can
that-
build yourself a Wilson.
That's true. I can do that. Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine that being by yourself on an island like that? Oh, God.
That'd be right up your alley, bro.
Yeah. All right. So you want me to send you the program?
I told you, send it to me.
All right.
And whenever my booth starts making me work out,
Okay.
then I'll do the workout.
Whole week program. Okay. So it's the first week, and we'll probably do like that first week like that for, let's say, 4 weeks. And then we'll now add a little bit to it and then do another 4 weeks of adding to it. Right. So we get
Okay.
move forward.
Send it to me and let me see it.
I'm going to send you like a list of what you need to buy at the grocery store, the healthy stuff like ginger and turmeric and all that.
No.
It's all part of the lifestyle thing. And
No.
I'll also send you an instruction video on how to educate people at the store. We'll do a couple of videos.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't need that video. I'd rather be nice to people. I'd rather be, supportive and good to people, not Tom Laidlaw, rude.
I'm educating them. I'm just doing it in a very, like what do you call it? Tough love kind of thing, right?
Yeah, well, I do the tough love too but see, I gotta lose my temper to get like that. Like I have to, lose my temper. But sometimes when I get around people, it's like, yo, you wasn't raised right, and that ain't sitting okay with me. I get a little frustrated.
All right, so a lot of good things going on here, right? No more Mountain Dew. We started the show at exactly 10 o'clock today. We're at least discussing in a more serious fashion you working out. And you know what? Your quest is not awful. It's not awful. The cheese we get rid of, so we get rid of everything. There was a ham and cheese croissant, is what it is.
Yeah,
it's pretty good except for the ham and the cheese and the croissant. Everything else is good. But
I'm all right with that.
All right, we're going to say goodbye. We're going to see you guys again next Tuesday. So as I always have to do with Elaine, I have to let her know in advance. So once I push this button, it takes a few seconds to go off. She forgets all the time. Okay. All right. See you guys. See you next Tuesday.
Bye.